guys, so today's video is going to be my June favorites video. This is all about beauty favorites, and a couple products that I'm sort of disappointed by or hated. Sort of May and June, so I'm kind of combining them both, but I bought a lot of makeup, a lot of like expensive things, I feel like. However, a lot of them were really good, and there was a lot of really awesome launches coming out, and so I want to talk to you guys about some of my favorites. So first thing that was one of my favorites this month, this is MAC Strobe Cream. This is just this is a little travel size. I find it's a really good way to save some money. You should just do the travel size thing. This is one of my favorite sort of under foundation bases, especially for this time of year in the summer when I want more of a glow. I don't have it on today, but I find it works really well under foundations that are otherwise matte. And yeah, I don't know, I just like it. I like the sheen that it gives. It's subtle enough, it's not like disco ball, but I like it. Next thing that goes in the face category, that is something that I have been loving, and I'm actually really happy that I managed to nab and pick up, because I was like one of 8 people that got it at my Sephora. I kind of stalked the release date because I was curious about it, and when you actually break it down, it was completely worth it for the money. This is the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette that everybody and their mom has. This is what the colors look like. So you get 3 sort of blush shades, the 2 highlighters, and it is completely worth the money if you can still get one, especially for, you know, 2 highlighters, 3 blushes from that brand. I think the total of getting all of them would be way more expensive than what I paid for this. I think I paid close to like $60 Canadian. It's obviously a little bit more in Canada. Woo. Yeah, really like it. I love this blush shade, is incredible. I love Champagne Pop Prosecco Pop is a little bit harder for me to wear just because it really does look like a gold on my cheek, which is hard on my skin tone, but I find I can still make it work if I have sort of a darker foundation on. This blush is so pigmented, it's kind of disgusting. It's in a good way. It's very pigmented to the point that I'm like, I put it on and I'm like, oh fuck, and then I gotta like buff it out. Moving on to a contour shade. This has been a favorite for a couple months now, but I've been using it quite a bit lately. This is NYX Taupe Blush. This has been pretty much my favorite contour, and I'm so happy that I can finally get it in drugstores in Canada now. I did pick this one up at IMATS back when I went, but yeah, I can actually get it all the time now, so I don't feel as bad using it because I know I can get more. Another blush that I've been loving is obviously Milani's Luminoso. The only thing is though, is now that I have nails on, I can't fucking open this. Beautiful blush, that's what I have on today as well. Just a really good peachy goldy blush that is, I find, complimentary on pale skin tones like mine, so I like it. I'm gonna start with this one first. So this guy, the Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette, beautiful, and I'm so happy I got this. I tried 3 times to get it, and then finally I managed to nab it when Sephora had it online. Thank God. I'm sure you guys have all seen it by now. You got your 3, you got your highlighter, blush, contour, and then all your eyeshadow colors. They're all named for things in Bunny's life that she loves, and I have to get this. I'm gonna tell a little bit of a story here. Bunny and I used to send each other mail back when like she wasn't even close to like 1 million subscribers. This is back like maybe 6 years ago when she like first started out. To send each other mail all the time, and then, you know, as you get older you sort of lose connection with like internet friends. It just happens, like no hard feelings, of course, not at all, but it's, yeah, anyways, we sort of stopped. So I still watch her videos all the time. So when she hit 6 million subscribers, I commented and I said, oh, you know, congratulations, I'm so proud of you. And she took the time to message me back and say, oh yeah, like, I'm so happy that you're still around. Congratulations on getting engaged and buying a house, and, you know, I still sort of keep in touch with what you're doing, which I thought, like, okay, you have so many millions of subscribers, yet you can still remember something that happened years ago. And it's one of those things where no matter how good or bad this palette may have been, it's fantastic, by the way, but I will always support someone who I think is a genuine person, who is nice and kind. I just like the fact that I'm able to give my money and support someone who I think is a genuine person, very genuine, kind-hearted person. So yeah, that being said, I love this and I have been using it. You can get some amazing neutral eye looks out of this. I will be posting a lot more looks with this, so prepare yourself. I really do like this palette and it's beautiful. So if you happen to get your hands on it, get it. I think it comes out, I think it was just released in Sephora depending on when I put this video up, so I would definitely go get it. Moving on to another eyeshadow palette that has been competing for time on my face. Sucker. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. What needs to be said about this, guys? Beautiful. The second I saw this come online on like Trend Mood, I think on Instagram, I was like, yes. So one thing I will say though is it is super similar in a lot of ways to this guy. This is the Venus 1 palette. I use the Venus 1 palette every fucking day. I feel like almost like several times a week I use this palette, and it's one of my favorites because I love warm red shades. There's a lot of stuff in here that's very similar to this, so if you like the Venus 1, get this. It is worth it. Completely worth it, and I would get both, to be honest, because if you like warm red, warm tones, get both. Yeah, definitely worth the money. This is pretty expensive too. I think it's about $54 Canadian. I'm gonna like using this in a lot of videos because it is permanent. It's something that you can continue to get, whereas some of the palettes that I have are limited edition, which is kind of shitty, but whatever. One more thing that I have been loving, you guys have seen this, like I've used this for probably too long. I need to get another one soon, but this is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. I'm really trying to grasp the fact that I have to spend like $36 on this. $36 is not cheap, and I'm really debating buying more of this, but I love it. Next favorite is one that I'm wearing right now, and as you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, I have been posting 100 days of makeup on there. What I'm doing is I'm wearing each one of my liquid lipsticks 3 days in a row and posting different looks, so you can kind of see how to wear different looks with the same sort of lip color. Eye looks, I mean, don't make any sense. Liquid lipstick, this is the Sephora Matte Lip Cream in 15. I think this is called like African Violet or something, I don't know. But yeah, I've been loving this lipstick, and wearing this one again makes me realize how much I love this formula. It really lasts quite a long time for a dark liquid lipstick, and so I suggest checking out the Sephora lip creams. They're $16, I want to say, Canadian, and they're pretty good. One more sort of eye thing, face thing, multi-use makeup item. If you guys haven't checked out Sueva, I say Sueva, but Sueva, I don't know how to pronounce it. The Hydro Liners, this is the green liner that I have on right now. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you guys have seen this being used a ton. I do have like 4 other shades. Basically what this is water activated, or I use Fix Plus to activate it, whatever. Water activated face paint, but it's also eye safe, and you can use it as liner. I use it as all kinds of stuff. Like I use it as face paint. I like spray it to make like mist and stuff. It's super pigmented. This is also UV activated or UV sensitive, so it'll glow under black light, which I haven't used yet. I really want to. So yeah, this is super unique, super fun to use, and if you guys are into more creative makeup looks, and if you're a makeup artist and you like to do more editorial stuff, get this for your kit. It is awesome. It takes like willpower to not use these every day in my makeup looks. Like, I'm not even kidding. So next favorite of mine this month is my nails. I finally bit the bullet and actually like paid for someone to do them. These are sort of clear UV gel, and they do have foils in them to make that like, I don't know, you know what I mean, like rainbowy. I love them. They are worth it. Makes me feel like an alien goddess. I love them. That's all. So kind of moving on with that, I like taking care of my cuticles because I hate it when my cuticles are dry, and so I've been using this from Lush. This is Lemony Flutter Cuticle Butter. I use it all over my hands. Some people can't stand like the oiliness of it, but I really like it, and I basically put this on like several times a day, and I sleep with it on my cuticles and stuff, and my cuticles are nice and nice. Alright, so moving into 2 products that I'm not so fond of. I don't want to get into drama because I don't come on YouTube to deal with drama. However, if you guys want me to speak on this, I will, and kind of say my 2 cents and then never talk about it again. But 2 products that I'm actually disappointed by are both from the same brand, and I assure you it's not because of the recent drama, but it's the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette as well as the Skin Frost. I am wearing both today just because I bought it, I spent my money, and I'm gonna use it. So this is what the product looks like. Now, I'm not saying that the palette is bad, I'm just saying that a couple of the eyeshadows in here just don't work very well. For example, this gold, super chunky, not very impressed by this dark color down here. And I don't know, and the black, I don't like the black either. For me, for the price and the wait time on shipping, and I had to pay customs for Canada, this palette ended up being not worth it to me. I don't use it that often. I still do use it. Some colors in there are really nice. Overall, I'm slightly disappointed because not all of the colors are as creamy and buttery as I thought they would be. Now, like, if this palette had the same pigmentation as the Modern Renaissance palette, it would be amazing. I would love it. And yeah, it's just, some of the eyeshadows just aren't what I like. Like, this gold is not good. Like, I think if they're gonna make these palettes again or keep making them, they need to reformulate that gold because it's not, like, it's chunky. The fallout is pretty bad. Like, I can work with it, but in comparison to other eyeshadows that I have, it's just not as creamy and not as nice. But for the price, you do get quite a bit of product. Again, I'm not going to go into whether or not you support Jeffree Star. My opinion right now, as it stands, if you guys want to hear it, is that I have already spent money on this. Therefore, I am going to use it. However, don't be an ignorant consumer and do your research before you purchase from a brand. I will always purchase from any brand, no matter what their history is, what they stand for, just because I like to review product and I like to buy product that I'm interested in. However, I personally will feel better buying product from companies that I like or companies that I know are supporting people who are genuine in kind. That being said, I have this, I am going to use it. And yeah, so that's kind of where I stand on that. Another product that I'm not super fond of is this guy. This is the Skin Frost in mint condition. This is the green one. Now, I got this because it's cool and it reminds me of like Aliens, and I wanted it because I thought, like, who else has a green highlighter? I think that's awesome. I am wearing it today. One thing I don't like about this, and I know other people have mentioned it, is the texture. It's super pretty. Like, it's a pretty color and you can use it as eyeshadow and get that pigmentation. However, on the cheeks it can get a little weird in the sense that it doesn't sort of melt into the skin very well. It sort of sits above the skin, which creates a lot of texture. Also, if you apply it heavily, it will be this green and it's not wearable at all. Like, I can lightly put it on and it's not so bad, but it can get pretty gross, like green on the skin, pretty quickly. So just keep that in mind. It's interesting. It's more of a novelty item if it's something that you're looking for, but as an everyday highlighter, you do have to be really careful with it, and just know that if you have any texture on your cheek, it will pick it up. Kind of just more disappointed as opposed to a bad product. That's for both of these. It's more of a disappointment than it is I hate it and blah, you know. So yeah, that is my June favorites and a couple products I was disappointed by. I do hope you guys like it. Let me know your favorites down below. Things that I should be trying, things that are interesting. I don't know, let me know, because I always like to buy makeup, so if you guys suggest something that's like fucking incredible, I need to know about it. Let me know right away so I can go out and buy it, because I like to buy stuff. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this video, and until my next one, I will talk to all you soon. Bye!